What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Monday night's transfer news roundup, where I am going to be taking you through the latest in Liverpool's search to recruit André from Fluminense. We're going to be giving you guys a heads up on some other targets that Liverpool are looking at, and I'm going to read you out a statement from the FA. As always, we'd love to know your thoughts on the topics I speak about. Let us know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, but most importantly, please do hit that subscribe button. Our goal is to try and get Anfield Agenda to 250,000 subscribers before the end of 2023. It's going to be a tough one, but with your support I think we might just have a chance. So look, I'm going to get straight into it and go to the statement from the FA. You guys are going to be aware of the tragedy chanting that took place, unfortunately, again yesterday when Liverpool travelled to Kenilworth Road to take on Luton Town. It is something that I, and I'm sure all of you guys, just don't want in the sport. There is no place for it in society, whether it's Munich, whether it's Hillsborough, whether it's Bradford, whether it's any tragedy in football. People have the right and the expectation to go to a game of football, to be safe and come home to their loved ones. It isn't a laughing matter, it isn't a joking matter, and it isn't a situation where you should be looking to score cheap points. So to any section of any fan base that are thinking of doing this, please just give it a break. Please just let it go. It is just stupidity of the highest order, and it doesn't look good on your football clubs. So look, I know yesterday I went in on Luton Town fans, but I was, of course, speaking about those fans who were singing those songs. I have nothing but respect for all football fans who go to the game, cheer on their team, have a bit of banter and enjoy it. But if you're going to mock the deaths of innocent people, I've got no time for you, and I don't think many other people will. So let's read the statement from the FA. They say, again, this is a direct statement from the English FA, "We are aware of the tragedy chanting during yesterday's Premier League fixture between Luton Town and Liverpool. We are seeking observations from Luton Town and further detail from the police. We strongly condemn chanting of this nature and will continue to work closely with our stakeholders across the game, including the clubs, leagues, fan groups and relevant authorities to proactively address this issue." Look, I hope they do, because it needs to be addressed and it needs to be stamped out. All this talk is just that, talk. Action is what's needed. Bans, fines and people to lose their season tickets. That's what's going to happen. Now we move on to André, though, and let's be honest, we're all here for the transfer talk. I know I am. I do love a bit of transfer gossip. Our friends at LFC Transfer Room put out a tweet today that caught our attention, but it also, well, we knew that we had sent representatives over, but this is what LFC Transfer Room have had to say. According to @GEGLOBO @GeGlobo, Liverpool sent representative to the Copa Libertadores final to watch André in action and were impressed. Fluminense expect an offer of about £30 million for the player and have interest from Fulham and Arsenal, as well, of course, from Liverpool. Now look, on this, am I surprised that multiple clubs are looking at him? Absolutely not. But as I've always said, Liverpool have put the hard yards in. Liverpool have been in negotiations, or Liverpool have been speaking with André's representatives and of course Fluminense for quite a while now. They were also respectful and didn't put an offer in last summer because André wanted to stay with Fluminense and see out the season. Liverpool were respectful of that. And honestly, I think if we want the player, and I can't speak for Jurgen Klopp, I can't speak for FSG, but I think the deal is there to be done, and it makes sense because we still have that glaring space in our squad. We still need an out-and-out number 6. I'm sure you guys may or may not know, but Fluminense did win the Copa Libertadores on Saturday, beating Boca Juniors 2-1 at the Maracanã, an iconic Brazilian stadium, in extra time in the final, and it was the first time Fluminense have won their trophy in their club's history, so massive, massive achievement for everybody with Fluminense, and André can now, if he does leave with his head held high. Now looking at the other clubs who are interested there, we talk about Fulham, who may well lose João Palhinha, so you can see where they'd want to bring in another defensive midfielder, but let's be frank, Liverpool should be looking to outdo Fulham here. And Arsenal, I don't think they could give them the guarantees that Liverpool could. Declan Rice is going to be their out-and-out defensive midfielder. If they move on Thomas Partey, perhaps they'll have a space in their squad, but they need to be looking at a centre forward in my opinion. So for us, I think if we want André, I fully expect André. He will be playing in the Club World Cup with Fluminense in December. The Brazilian League ends, I think it's the 7th of December. So after that, it's open season, so let's hope Liverpool get this deal done and get it over the line quickly. More news from Fabrizio Romano on André. He said he remains on Liverpool's list, but they aren't the only club interested in signing him, much like I just mentioned a moment ago. Arsenal and Fulham also interested. Now here's one that's come in today from Sport Witness. They say that Liverpool, along with Newcastle, Chelsea and some other clubs, are interested in signing Real Betis winger Asane Diao, who's 18 years of age. Now, guys, you know me. I'm honest. When I don't know about somebody, I put the feelers out, and I also ask you guys to let me know your thoughts. So, if you are a regular viewer of Spanish football, let me know. What is this kid like? 18 years of age. I don't even know if he's a left winger or a right winger, or if that makes any difference, but 18 years of age doesn't fill me full of confidence that if anybody signed him, he'd be coming into play right away. So if he's meant to be a Mohamed Salah replacement, 18 seems a little bit young to me. But again, want to know your thoughts on the guy. I'm sure a lot of you guys will have seen more of him than I have. Now the big one. Now the big story. The one that the guys who held on to the end of the video aren't going to regret. The Mail have come out with a bit of a belting story, and I hope this is true. I very, very much hope this is true. So, according to the Mail, Liverpool have entered the race for Florian Wirtz, but will face competition from Chelsea and Bayern Munich for the Bayer Leverkusen winger, a winner as well. Hopefully he goes on to win the Bundesliga. So look, on this, Bayern Munich, okay, I can understand that. Sometimes German players want to stay in Germany, and Bayern certainly want to bring in the best German players. So if Bayern come in, maybe they can tug at the heartstrings, maybe them being the big club in Germany. I could see them being a real threat if Liverpool want Florian Wirtz. But Chelsea, I think people will start to learn their lesson about not going to Chelsea at this moment in time. Look at the players who have made the move. A lot of them either sitting on the bench or are injured or just can't get into the matchday squad. So I think we should be able to oust Chelsea with regards to the pathway through for Florian Wirtz. And let's not forget who his current manager is as well. It is, of course, Xabi Alonso, who has links to Bayern, has links to Liverpool, doesn't have any links to Chelsea. So I'm sure Xavi will put some words in his ear about going to one of those two clubs. I have to say, though, I wouldn't say no. I really would not say no. If we were to lose the great man and we bring in Florian Wirtz, the reason I haven't mentioned him in videos gone past is because I didn't think he'd be an option for us. I didn't think Liverpool might be willing to spend what I believe it will take to get Florian Wirtz, which will be, in my opinion, a fee probably over 70, 80 million quid. It will be expensive, but as I'm sure you guys already know, he's the real deal. I've spoken before on streams when they lost Kai Havertz, and I spoke with Bayer Leverkusen fans. They were upset, of course. You never want to lose a good player. But ultimately, they knew they had this kid coming through. And under Xabi Alonso, he's really pushed on to the next level. So keep an eye on this situation. I certainly hope it's through. I'm sure you guys do as well. Florian Wirtz at Liverpool, I would not say no. But, of course, we do want to know your thoughts. So let us know in the comment section. We will be live on Thursday. Don't forget, the watch-along will be coming up early. We're playing the Toulouse game at 5:45 p.m. UK time. So we'll be on from 4:45 p.m. That's Liverpool's next game. Then before we head into the international break, we have Brentford at home on Sunday. 2 p.m. kickoff, 1 p.m. here for the watch-along. So, my friends, if you're watching this, I hope you've enjoyed it. Do let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Most importantly, hit that subscribe button. I'll talk to you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.